So let's walk through this river first. This fog and this rain and this wind is not exactly the safest. The cold, that's a problem. I was starting to shiver. 2 more days of this. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. and I am headed to the train station today to go start my 3-day hike in Karwendel. Really excited, but it is early, and so I am making my way. If you can hear it in my voice too. But it's gonna be a little bit of a different hike than I'm used to because it's gonna be raining pretty much the entire time. So I'm hoping that there are moments, especially in the morning, when I can hike a lot and there's not as much rain. But I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of rain. So stay tuned. All of this video is gonna be on my phone because I don't have the capacity with a heavy pack to bring all of my camera stuff. So excuse the video for being maybe not as great as it usually is. I'm actually pretty proud of myself as a first time backpacker because my pack, I weighed it and it's only 28-ish pounds. And so for my first time, that's really good. Obviously I don't have the tent or the camping stove or anything like that. But yeah, I think for my first time, because a lot of the newbies say that they overpack on their first backpacking trip, and I don't think I did. I brought 1 pair of pants, 1 pair of shorts, a sleep shirt with the shorts obviously that I'm bringing, and some socks to change into. So I think I did pretty good. We shall see though as I walk today. Okay, I made it to the Gleis or the platform. We shall see. I am never here early, so this was really strange. Got my sandwich for the train. It should be here any second now. I hope it's not late because my transfer time to a replacement bus instead of a train in Tegernsee is only 5 minutes. So that doesn't leave a lot of time for delays. Hopefully it all works out. We shall see. Karwendel. Still so beautiful though. All right, I'm on my hike, got my rain jacket on, got my rain cover on for my backpack. So we're doing great. We're doing a nice start. It's crazy that this is paved. Oh, lovely cow poop right there. Sorry for that. But it's quite nice that it's paved. So to start off, I think it'll be that way, and then it'll turn into gravel about 10 kilometers in. So we're gonna probably put the phone away and keep going. Stopping real quick because I was getting hungry and I don't want to get too hungry before the first stop, which is Gamai. But yeah, I'm going to stop, have a snack real quick, even in the rain. It's really not that bad. It's actually really pretty. I just wish the views were better of these mountains because I know they're spectacular in the sun. But you know what? I make the most of it. We're just having fun out here. Wet, cold, just having fun. Imagine a beautiful mountain view covered with clouds, but it's still really pretty. Just in my first hour and I got 4 kilometers in, which was really good. I'm trying to do as much as I can in the flat parts, and this part is fairly flat. It had a little bit of incline, but not too much, so I'm really trying to book it through those parts so I can really take my time on the hills and the mountains and incline. And the rain is just drizzling now, and you can see the mountains now. See, you still gotta come out here. You can't just be a fair weather hiker, because especially in Germany and Austria, it's not always a guarantee, but we're having a lot of fun. I just got some electrolytes in, so I'm feeling really good. And I'll probably drink that by the time I get to Gramai. And then from there, it should be smooth sailing. So I'm super excited. That is going to be my lunch for the day, and then I have to climb up. If you see that zigzag in the middle there in that valley, I'm going to be climbing up there later. So that's why I've rushed through the first half of today, so that I can give myself a lot of time for this climb, because it's going to take a while and it's going to suck, but it's going to be great. All right, that lunch was really, really good. It was a little bit pricey, so if you're coming here, just know it's going to be a little bit higher than probably what you're used to at a Bergkutta, but I'm going to keep going. Sadly, the clouds have rolled in, so my view is gone, but that's okay. At least I had it for a little while I did. So this is going to be the hardest part of the hike. This is going to be the climb. I'm not ready for it, but it's fine. We'll get it done. Look, a waterfall. That's awesome. I'm gonna go very slow on this next part of the hike. We shall see how this goes. So this is what the trail looks like right now. Super fun. On the bright side, the mountain is beautiful. I'm about to do the climb. Let's do this. Let's walk through this river first. Okay, so this is a lesson. So I'm off trail with all trails, but I am following the march trail, as you can see on this rock right here with the red and white. That's a trail marker. I'd rather follow the set trail marker set by the park than risk it with all trails. Because all trails is not always right. So when in doubt, follow the trail marker. Luckily, on the map, this leads into the trail that I was supposed to take, just with more switchbacks instead of going straight up. So I'm going to do that, and I think that that's going to be a better experience for me. When in doubt, be safe and follow the trail marker, because the trail marker could save your life. If you don't follow the trail marker, like on Google Maps, some of these trails have been retired. They're not managed anymore. And so you could easily get lost. And with no signal, that's an issue. So I'm going to keep following the trail marker. It's a tough hike, but luckily it doesn't look as intimidating as it did back there. I'm pretty much already halfway up, so that's really good. These flowers on the trail are gorgeous, and there's a bee. Went into the bushes, but I love these. They're so pink. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Thank goodness the rain is letting up. I'm going slow now. I don't want to get too tired, and I have time, which is great. But gosh, this is so pretty. Wow. I bet this is so pretty in the sunshine, but I have to say, the clouds make it nice and eerie and spooky and kind of cozy. I kind of like it. It's gonna be fun. I am so excited. My dad would be so excited. Oh, mountain wild goat. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, they're so cool. Guys, I've climbed a lot. I still have this more to go. Luckily, I think the clouds are parting. Super excited about that, but we'll see. So, I think I am actually gonna skip Lamsenjoch Hütte because it's 4:30. That took longer than I wanted it to. So I think I'm just gonna go on to the hut that I'm staying at tonight because I don't know how long it'll take me to get there, and food, because food closes, and also this fog and this rain and this wind is not exactly the safest. So I'm gonna be on the safe side. I'm gonna keep going. Also, if this doesn't remind you of Lord of the Rings, I don't know what will. But it's starting to clear up a little bit, so you can see how far I came up. And then here we are at the mountain. This is really cool. Wow. A little spring. And it goes all the way down into a waterfall. Now that is a mountain spring. Look in there. See the water dripping out. That's so cool. Low-key, I kind of feel like I'm in Brigadoon. If you guys have seen that movie with Gene Kelly, it's where these hikers go into Scotland and they go travel back in time to this town essentially that's hidden and stuck in time. And it's a really good movie, but they come out of a fog. I feel like I'm in that fog right now. So it's kind of cool, kind of eerie though, for sure. Okay, friends. So I have my own stuff sack. Here's my stuff put nicely in my backpack. I have some stuff hanging downstairs, but I also have this hanging up and my backpack cover. But yeah, let's talk. So I'm reconsidering going on the rest of my hike tomorrow, just because at the end of the hike I couldn't even film. It was so miserable. It was so wet and cold. That I'm fine with the wetness. It is what it is, but the cold, that's a problem. I was starting to shiver and that's not good when you're in the rain for a long period of time. I don't think the hike is going to be as long tomorrow or as hard, so that's one good thing, but I don't know. I'm reconsidering. I don't want to cop out, and I don't want to end the hike, but I have to think about my health and safety, and yeah, I can't do this if I'm not healthy. So yeah, it was a really good hike today, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it. And honestly, most of it was fine because it would rain, then it would dry off, and that would really help my feet especially get dry. And I took a shower. That really helped with the warm water, and the warm food really helped in the beer. But 2 more days of this, I don't know. But on the bright side, this huta is really nice, and I have this whole place to myself. So if you book one of these hutas, you could get a private room, but those aren't always available. So this is what a dorm room looks like. So this is what you have. You have a curtain in between the beds to kind of help separate and give you guys rooms. These are like double beds for couples. And then they give you a schlafsack or sleeping bag liner, and then a few blankets for warmth. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And all the plugs are over there. I'm in a colder part of the house because I'm pretty much outside, but honestly, it's really not that bad in here. It's better than a tent. It's dry, it's warm. It could be a lot worse. Good morning. It is still raining. And luckily my clothes did dry, but my boots have not. I went down to I put everything that I needed really dry into what's called a dry room, and they put it in a high heat, and so it's expected to dry. Luckily my rain jacket dried, and my leggings and socks, all that dried, but my boots are still soaking wet. I don't know what to do. So I have 12 kilometers today, which should be better than yesterday because most of that's downhill, and I'm starting downhill. And so I'm ending uphill, which will be better on my knees because I'll be tired by that point, but I'll be going uphill, thank goodness. And then I only have 9 left the next day. So I don't know what to do. It's still raining really hard. And yeah, this is going to not be fun, but we're going to do it. We'll see. You can now see more of the mountains, which is really exciting. It's still raining though. I'm gonna probably leave within the next 40 minutes and we'll see how it goes. All right, I just checked out and we are on our way. So let's do this at the light rain, but not too bad. So I think it's gonna be a lot better. We shall see. Now that I'm further away from the hut, I have to tell you what I did. I blow dried my shoes because this morning they were still wet, even in the dry room where they keep the heat on. And so I just took them to the bathroom where they had a hairdryer and blow dried the heck out of them and just went 30 seconds for each shoe and then to the other shoe and then back again, back and forth. And they're so much better. So I tied them tighter at the top so not as much water could get in at the top. That's the only way that they can get water in them because otherwise they're very waterproof. So yeah, hopefully that's better today. But I felt bad for taking them into the bathroom because technically the hiking shoes were not allowed in the living quarters. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and I don't think anybody would blame me. And actually a woman saw me doing it and then she brought her hat in to blow dry. So I may have started a trend. I'm really sorry, been some. But yes, you're starting to see the mountains. So pretty. So pretty. You can see a little bit of the mountain peeking out ahead. That's very cool. Wow. There's the mountains. I've missed you. Well, if that isn't the most picturesque thing you've ever seen, the sun came out just a little bit and I will take it. I'm so happy. This is amazing. I can see the mountains. This is great. Oh, so much better than yesterday. Already the rain has been a lot lighter. So if it does rain, it's just a light sprinkle, but oh, thank goodness I can see the mountains. So this was supposed to be the most fantastic view, and it is. What the heck? So good. That I'm starting the hike off this way because I feel like I'm in such better spirits because the clouds parted so I could see this view for just even a second. So already this is going to be a much better day than yesterday, and I'm already a good portion of the way through the hike. So now I can just take my time, take videos, take photos, and probably get to Plumsjochhute around 5 or 4, so we shall see. So far, doing really well. Excited about that. The sun is out. Thank goodness. Oh, I've missed you, sun, and it feels so wonderful out here, and I can actually see the sky a little bit. I know that that's not gonna last forever, but I just wanted the sun to come out one time, and it did. Thank God. And from here on out, it's gonna be a lot easier of a hike because it's not supposed to rain until late afternoon, early evening. I am hiking through the mud, so that's why I'm looking down. But it is going to be a lot easier from here, thank goodness. This hike today, I'm so glad I stuck with it. I'm really, really glad I did it because this has been the best view. This has been the so far driest I have been for a consecutive amount of time. And yeah, I feel so much better. So knock on wood that it stays this way, and if it doesn't, that it's just a little light rain because I can handle that. So we're gonna make it. I've already gone 5 kilometers and should pick up this pace because going downhill I'm always slower, which that has been most of the hike this morning. But from here it's supposed to be pretty flat until I start climbing to Plumsjoch, and that should be good. All right, wish me luck. Waterfall here, waterfall there. with the sun being out, I took off my rain jacket. It says to Plumsjö I have about 2 hours. So I'm making way too good of time. And the incline is not very steep. It's only supposed to be 558 meters. I think I've already gone up some of that. So it's going well. Talking about. This is what I came hiking for. I think that is actually where I'm sleeping tonight. So I still have quite a bit of climb, but it should only take an hour, which is very exciting. I'm so glad the sun came out a little bit today and let me see the mountains. Oh, yay. Okay, lies. That house on top of the mountain is not where I'm staying. Thank goodness, because I still have a lot of time and I feel like it's way too early to show up. So I think it's gonna take me maybe another hour or so to get there if the incline is the same. But honestly, I'm doing really well energy-wise. Thank goodness for water, thank goodness for electrolytes, and thank goodness, honestly, for sugar, because that is probably what's keeping me going, and carbs. And I'm just burning right through it. So anytime I feel like fatigue, I take another energy dextrose tablet. And honestly, it tastes like a American Smartie, not the European Smartie. That's a different thing, but super funny. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going while the weather is still so nice. The rain is coming down really hard, but guess where I'm at? The place I'm gonna sleep tonight, thank God. Wow. I feel like one of those travelers in movies from the Middle Ages and about to go into the tavern to get some soup and some beer. So, I'll catch you there. Drinking some coffee, warming up so that I don't freeze out here. Also, I was quite wet earlier, so now I'm drying off and it's a lot better. I'll probably go back in, but I need to bring back my hiking boots. Yeah, this is amazing. I took a little bit of a nap. They have a really nice dormitory, and I think I have a room all by myself again, which is really nice. I think it's because I'm alone that they put me in this room by myself, which quite lovely. But if I have a roommate, it's also not a big deal. So we shall see. It's going really well. I mean, I can't believe this view. Here's a tour of my room. So we have 2 sets of bunk beds. Here's mine, my backpack, my towel hanging up. My wet clothes are hanging above the furnace in the main house, but also here is my view, and I have a little balcony all to myself, which I think is pretty cool. My review of Plumsjö Hütte. They are the nicest people and they will take care of you. My charger stopped working. I told the woman who was working the front today, and she was like, you can use mine. which was so, so nice. What a beautiful place to sleep, and so clean, so friendly, especially for a solo traveler. Just the nicest people. Because my charger is broken, I'm not going to be filming much today. I'll take pictures, do a little slideshow, but I can't use too much charge. So, auf Wiedersehen.
Bird is